The mid-20th century witnessed a seismic shift in the United States as a rising tide of activism and awareness coalesced into the civil rights movement. This article explores the roots of the movement, tracing the early steps in the fight for desegregation that would reshape the nation's social fabric and redefine the meaning of equality. 1. Post-WW2 context. The challenge to segregation. The article begins by setting the post-World War II context, where returning Black veterans challenged the contradiction of fighting for freedom abroad while facing segregation and discrimination at home. The winds of change started to blow, fueled by a desire for justice and equality. 2. Jackie Robinson's breaking of the color barrier in baseball. Focusing on a symbol of change, the article highlights Jackie Robinson's groundbreaking entry into Major League Baseball in 1947. Robinson's success challenged racial barriers, becoming a symbol of hope and inspiration for those advocating for broader civil rights. 3. Truman's desegregation steps. Presidential influence. Delving into political shifts, the article examines President Harry S. Truman's actions towards desegregation. Truman's executive orders, including the desegregation of the military in 1948, marked pivotal steps in dismantling the legal foundations of racial segregation. 4. Brown v. Board of Education 1954. Landmark Supreme Court decision. Navigating through legal milestones, the article explores the landmark case of Brown v. Board of Education. The Supreme Court's unanimous decision in 1954 declared state laws establishing separate public schools for Black and white students to be unconstitutional, challenging the doctrine of separate but equal. 5. Emmett Till's murder, galvanizing the civil rights movement. Focusing on a tragic event, the article addresses the murder of Emmett Till in 1955. The brutality of Till's death galvanized the civil rights movement, sparking outrage and a renewed commitment to dismantling the racist structures ingrained in American society. 6. Montgomery Bus Boycott 1955-1956. Spark of Civil Disobedience. Delving into grassroots activism, the article sheds light on the Montgomery bus boycott ignited by Rosa Parks in 1955. African Americans boycotted the city's buses for over a year, showcasing the power of nonviolent protest and setting the stage for wider civil rights campaigns. 7. Southern Christian Leadership Conference SCLC. King's Leadership. Navigating through organizational developments, the article examines the founding of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference SCLC by Martin Luther King Jr. and other leaders. The SCLC became a driving force behind nonviolent activism and civil rights campaigns. 8. Little Rock 9, 1957. Desegregating schools amidst resistance. Focusing on education, the article explores the tumultuous desegregation of Little Rock Central High School in 1957. The Little Rock Nine faced violent opposition as they sought to attend the previously all-white high school, highlighting the deep-seated resistance to change. 9. Sit-ins and freedom rides. Early 1960s, youth-led activism. Delving into youth-led activism, the article discusses the rise of sit-ins and freedom rides. Activists, predominantly young students, challenged segregation in public spaces and transportation, showcasing a new wave of civil rights activism. 10. Civil Rights Act of 1964. A legislative triumph. Concluding the narrative, the article reflects on the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. This landmark legislation outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin, marking a significant victory for the civil rights movement. In essence, dawning equality, civil rights, and the birth of the desegregation movement in the USA unveils the early chapters of a transformative period in American history. The fight for desegregation laid the groundwork for broader civil rights advancements, shaping a nation where equality and justice became rallying cries for a generation determined to overcome racial injustice.